Hi everybody, I'm Joby Smith, and the Gun Hill Basketball Classic has featured some of the best street ballers for the last 17 years here in the Bronx. Ramel, I saw you dominating down low early in the game, and obviously these guys had a lot of guns out there, but how do you feel about this loss?
I mean, you know, anytime you lose by a large amount of points, it's tough, but you just got to pick yourself up, keep a positive attitude, and try to, forge ahead next game.
But this team is really focused on making the playoffs, aren't they?
Yes, sir. And it really hurt to lose. It hurts to lose at any time, but like you said, when you're trying to make the playoffs, it's definitely tougher.
What does it take to make the playoffs in this kind of tournament?
I think, tenacity, toughness, definitely you have to forget about the referees and play your game. And at the end of the day, you just got to remember that this is street ball, and it's all about going hard or going home.
Coach, the goal is always to make the playoffs. Hey, it was a tough loss today, but the team can definitely learn from it.
Well, the season's not over. The season's over when we're told the season's over. We're still playing until they officially tell us. Whether we have 8 guys, 12 guys, 10 guys, we're going to play. I'm going to coach for 48 minutes. I'm going to do what I have to do. I love my guys. We're going to keep Sarab's legacy alive. And we're still going to do what we have to do. Until they officially tell us that we're out, right now we're still in. So we're going to focus for the next game.
Well, obviously a positive attitude is reflected from you on down to the troops. And what do you see from the players that they can improve?
Well, one of the things that any championship team or playoff team, you got to come in to play defense. That's the bottom line. If you play defense, then it makes it easier on offense. When you're down 10, 15, 20 points, it's hard to come back.
Well, when you see a short roster on your side, is that tough in these kind of games?
In any outdoor exciting ball game, you always want to have your full troops. Unfortunately, I didn't have my full troops, but whether I had 12 guys, 6 timeouts, team fouls, whatever we have to do and so forth, we'll continue to do what we have to do.
And finally, talk about the legacy left by your great brother out here in the street ball tournaments. Everybody remembers him, and of course, you're carrying the torch.
Well, one of the things is that my late brother, for me, I love the game. For him, this is his MSG, this is his stomping grounds and so forth. He did major collages on major NBA players, hip-hop people, presidential people, politic people. I was at Street Ball yesterday. I spoke to Sebastian Telefair, spoke to Bone Collector. I spoke to Mousy inside Street Ball. Want to thank everybody from Street Ball that allowed me to play. Ricky Rivers from Fireball, Joe Cruz from Hoops in the Sun. Any tournament that we get a chance to play in, we'll be in.
You feel like sometimes he's looking down on you?
Hey, since he's left me, it's a hard burden, but you know what? I'm going to do what I got to do every day.
Keep up the great work. Andre, tough loss, but you guys never quit. And obviously, you got something to build on as you head towards the playoffs.
Definitely got something to build on. We got a lot to work on, a lot of defensive things we need to work on, but we're going to get it there, though.
Talk to the coach, and always tough when you come in with a short roster, but it just means that everybody has to man up better.
Exactly. Everybody got to man up, play their part, take their position, and play their role, and we'll be a better team.
And where do you see this team going from here?
I see us. We're going to make the playoffs. Definitely going to make the playoffs, but we just got to get it together. That's all. We're going to get there.
All right, best of luck. Coach had a big win out here. And I'll tell you what, those guys really took advantage of the other team with a short roster.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Our back's against the wall, so we got to do what we got to do. We're still not on full strength. We 2-4. We got to take it from here. My other players, they'll be here next game. We see what happens. I brought my game changer. That was Corey Williams, the game changer. Once he showed up, everybody else came to play. So what we got to do is hope for the best next game. Once we win the next game, then we're going to see what happens. But we should be okay. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doubted us when we lost a couple of games, my bad coaching. So now we're back on track. We're going to be there, though. We're going to be there.
What I saw easily was how much you pressured them, and their defense really did not come up big against your players. You were filling up 3 balls from the outside and taking care of business.
Yeah. Well, I got shooters. I got shooters. I got shooters. I got rebounders. All I try to tell my dudes about pride and respect. A lot of my ball players played with me for years, and it's like, I tell them a lot of guys watching these guys play. And watching these guys play when they was little. Now these guys is playing against you and they're older now. So now you can't let them embarrass you. But I have a young guy right here. Come here, Jamal. This is Jamal Harper. This is my young 18-year-old right here. I'm trying to get him in the mix. A little nervous right now, but he's gonna be okay. Let's give him a little time. Like I said, God is good, and we're gonna be okay.
And finally, it's all about making the playoffs, right?
Oh yeah, we put it in God's hand. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna make the playoffs. So, we should be good. Just about a couple of games we had earlier that we made the mistakes on with my bad coaching, but we back. And I'm back. Dre Scully is back. Everybody know who I am. 9 years ago I coached a long time ago, but I'm back and I'm just trying to do what I got to do.